This is for California. California, it's more towards Southern California. There is a terrorist sleeper cell amongst you. I saw there's a residence with three adult men around the age of 30. They are Middle Eastern. They have somewhat of peculiar lifestyle, okay, because they're three adult men that are rooming together, and they don't have, I don't think they have regular normal jobs. I think that yes, they come out and they run their errands, they gotta get food, things of that nature, but they don't have like a regular job that they check into. They are three Middle Eastern men, single. They don't date women. Okay, there's what I felt was a lot of pent up frustration. They're on their devices a lot, like computers. They're like they're on their laptops a lot, watching, doing who knows what. They have a lot of sexual pent up frustration because they don't have personal relationships with women. I feel like one of them does have a relationship that he's not allowed to. He's away from this woman. Like this is, and they actually have no choice at this point. There is no backing out of this. Okay, they've been there more than 5 years in this location. On this map that I'm going to show you guys, this is where I think they're located. Okay, they're waiting on the word to strike, possibly 2023, because like I said, they've been there for some years already now. Okay, they're going to strike in a public place. Okay, I feel like they're going to take hostages. I feel like they're going to be wearing masks. They're going to mask up. They're going to go out to some public place, and they're going to strike. They're going to take some hostages. I don't know exactly what the motivations are here. Is it political? Is it religious? I'm not sure. But yes, they're violent. They're going to be very violent. Like I said, they've been to themselves for years, and it's just going to be violence. They're having mental breakdowns. They're being forced at this point to continue this mission. Yes, terrorists. There's a terrorist sleeper cell in this location in California. So everyone just be aware of that. If you see something out the usual, report it. Okay? Save lives. I wanted to bring this prediction back out for you guys. It can be found in the video 2023 New Year's Psychic Predictions. So around this time last year, I began working on predictions for the year 2023. And I was specifically directed and told to look into terrorism, to remote view the terrorists, hidden terrorists. And the place that stuck out for me at the time was Southern California. I saw them moving around inside the house and going about their daily activities. I also felt their frustrations and things of that nature. Even the FBI and government officials are starting to put out an advisory about sleeper cells and terrorists, but I want to put out a more specific warning. California, of course, New York, Ohio, Indiana, Florida, Texas, Arizona. I've also been having a bad feeling that they're going to try to get to some facilities in the Midwest, Colorado.
Under questioning by FBI agents, New Yorker Ali Karani admitted in 2017 to being a member of something called Unit 910. It's the Black Ops unit of Hezbollah, controlled by Iran. Karani told agents he was trained to be a suicide bomber and was scouting targets in New York City. He's now in prison. Another Unit 910 member in prison this year, New Jersey resident Alexei alias Alex Saab, had also scouted potential targets around New York City. While the exact number of Hamas and Hezbollah sleeper cells operating within the United States is not known, a comprehensive study by George Washington University last year found the most Hezbollah activity in Michigan, New York, North Carolina, and California. If Americans are wondering if they're safe from the kind of attack Hamas carried out against Israel, terrorism experts say the answer is not encouraging. Former FBI Special Agent Eric Karen.
We have over 1,000 joint terrorism task force cases going on here in America today relating to Muslim extremists.
So far this year, authorities have caught 151 people on the FBI's terrorism watch list, trying to illegally enter the U.S. through the southern border. That's 50 times higher than 2 years ago. Most are coming through Panama's Darien Gap, where journalist Michael Yan says he's seeing 3,000 to 5,000 migrants pass through every day on their way to the U.S.
I see a lot of Chinese coming through. Most of the people you see coming through are military-age males of any sort, right? I see Afghans coming in by the thousands. I've had people come through that say they're from Gaza.
CBN News correspondent Chuck Holton has also reported from the Darien Gap and says he has no doubt dangerous persons are headed for the U.S. border.
I interviewed a guy from Afghanistan. We found many people from Somalia and Yemen. We found people from Syria, Iran. We have seen people coming through.
Watch out for the street vendors, New York. Please watch out for the street vendors. Street vendors you've never seen before that just pop up. And they're trying to blend in, but you notice it. Because I know my New York people, you notice things like this. I want you guys to specifically look out for things that are out of place. If you see a new vendor that is normally that you've never seen before, and they kind of seem to be out of place. If you see a truck that you don't normally see parked somewhere, it's not normally parked. It might have like a brand name on it or something like that. Maybe a brand or a company logo that you haven't seen in that area before. Psychic Sylvia Brown tried to warn us about terrorist bombings on trucks. She tried to warn us to watch out for the semi trucks with container shipping. She specifically warned about truck bombs. If you can avoid these places, please do. Opt to go hiking on a nature trail instead. It's the perfect time to go back and connect with nature. Okay, this was very disturbing for me. They want to target children. I think this is going to be a school playground. I think they can get access to this playground because there's a fence and there's a road, and that's how they're going to be able to access this playground. Where they see that there's a lot of children on this playground. I think this school is located on the West Coast. I'm really feeling Pacific Northwest, like Washington or Oregon. There's a school that has a large playground, and there's a fence at the edge of this playground and a road. And the terrorists, they feel like they can access this playground very easily. They want to target that playground, that school playground. They want to target trains, guys. I'm not sure exactly what this is about. I know that we've had a lot of derailments. These guys could possibly be behind the train derailments, but they definitely want to target trains. I think they're going to try to make an attempt at an airport. I don't see this attempt being successful with them targeting this airport. I think that's going to be a fail. But they want to also target government buildings. And I think this government building is in the middle of the country. It's like Midwest. Kentucky, Indiana. I think they're going to be the most successful where the security is too lax, where they found some type of loophole through security. Definitely religious temples or churches. They also want to target universities. Guys, they're all over this West Coast. They're all over this West Coast. Because I'm getting again West Coast, Pacific Northwest, West Coast, California. They're all over there. They're all over the West Coast, guys. And they're going to be targeting universities and children's schools. Midwest, I think they're going after the government buildings. Might be an attempt at a Florida airport too. I know that Governor Ron DeSantis, he's coming out really strong with his support for Israel. If you're still living on the East Coast or the West Coast, please get out of there. Don't wait, okay? Stop putting it off. Please share the video to loved ones that you might be concerned for. And as always, I love you guys. Take care. Be mindful of your preparations. And I will see you soon in the next video.